Welcome back to Mumbo's Collectos. Today we're having a look at the full set of the Disney Doorables Series 10. And as you can see here, there are 80 to collect in the set, which is quite a lot. This set was released to commemorate 100 years of Disney. So you can see here the special edition figurines. They are all silver because that's the whole shtick they were doing with the branding for all the released 100 Disney figurines, collections of Disney everywhere. As part of this set is the limited edition 100 Mickey. He's also silver. There is only 100 of him produced worldwide. So if you did manage to find a Mickey, you've done very well. Hold on to him because he is quite valuable. I have seen Mickeys on eBay for sale for $3,000 to $5,000. Series 10 is still out right now, so there is still a chance to find Mickey. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first set is Atlantis. We have Audrey, Vinny, Princess Kida, Milo, and Gaten Moliere. Princess Kida is the ultra rare. She was the hardest to find, and she's also my favorite because she looks pretty good. We have Coco, McGill, Dante, Mama Imelda, Ernesto de la Cruz, and Hector Rivera. Ernesto de la Cruz, of course, is the ultra rare, and he was also the hardest to find. It took me forever because we were up to P codes and nobody had opened P codes yet in Australia or in America. So he was kind of potluck, but managed to find him. I was so happy. I quite like the Coco set. These three characters in particular, just really well done. These two are also good, but just quite simple compared to these ones. Moana. We have Moana herself, Tafiti, Kakamora 1, Kakamora 2, and Kakamora 3. The ultra rare is Tafiti here, and of course she is also my favorite out of the whole set because just look at her. She looks amazing. Character in the movie is really good as well. In fact, all of the Moana sets look amazing. All these three Kakamoras, they should be an ultra rare because they just look great. Monsters University. We have Terry and Terry, Sully, Mike Wazowski, Don Carlton, and Art. And in this one, we have two ultra rares, Terry and Terry and Don Carlton. My favorite out of these ones, I'm not going to pick an ultra rare. I really like Art because he looks very different. His stance is quite original. You don't see any other Doorables that look quite like him. Oliver and Company. We have Oliver himself, Tito, Georgette, Dodger, and Francis. And of course, the ultra rare is Georgette, and she is also my favorite. Simply because it took me forever to find her, but I finally did, and I'm so happy. She is one of the last ones that I managed to find for the whole Series 10. All of this set is flocked. That's flocked with an L, which means that they are all furry. Furry figurines for animals, of course, suits the figurines quite well. Princess Ballerina. Tiana, Mulan, Cinderella, Aurora, and Snow White. Aurora, of course, is the ultra rare, but my favorite would have to be Snow White. She just looks better than Aurora. This set is okay, but we see so many princesses across the whole Doorables series, so not one of my favorite collections in the set. Ratatouille. Remy, Emile, Antonigo, Alfredo Linguini, and Colette Tatau. And of course, Antonigo is the ultra rare. And which one's my favorite? Yeah, gotta be Antonigo. Not just because he's the ultra rare, but he probably looks the most different, interesting, should I say, out of the whole set here. Robin Hood. We have Robin Hood himself, Maid Marian, Prince John, Little John, and Sir Hiss. Prince John, of course, is the ultra rare, and he's also my favorite, mainly because it took me forever to find him, even though I know what code to look for, but it just took me forever to find him in the wild. So he's my favorite, but I also think he looks quite good out of the whole set. The one with the funniest name is Sir Hiss, this one right here. Just very funny name. Emperor's New Groove. We have Kuzco. Kuzco is the llama, Kronk, Yasma, and Pacha. My favorite, of course, is Yasma, and she is also the ultra rare. She just looks amazing. Look at the detail on her teeth, everything about her. No paint flaws. I love it. If you haven't seen this movie, go and watch it. It's an oldie, but a goodie. Very memorable characters, very hilarious, and it's also one of the last 2D hand-drawn animated ones that they've done because, of course, now everything is 3D computer animated. So if you haven't seen it, go see it. Definitely worthwhile. The Good Dinosaur. We have Arlo, Spot, Butch, Forrest Woodbush, and Nash. Forrest Woodbush is the ultra rare, but my favorite would have to be Spot. Just because I like his stance, he looks very cute. Maybe because he's the only non-dinosaur one in the whole series, and I do like different. Toy Story. Lenny, Zurg, Trixie, Giggle McDimples, and Slinky the dog. Giggle McDimples is the ultra rare, but my favorite in this set is Zurg, just because he's got quite bright colors. He stands out from the crowd, and his facial expression just looks amazing. I do also have to mention Slinky the dog because I used to have a sausage dog, and this brings back memories for me. He does look very cute. Wally. We have Wally himself, Eva, Bernie, Captain B. McCree, and Mo. And the ultra rare is Bernie. But my favorite out of all of these, it's between Wally and Eva. I can't really choose. I'll say both because they both look amazing, and both of these characters were really good and memorable in the movie as well. If you haven't seen this movie, go watch it. This one is the 3D computer animated one, and the fact is most of these characters are robots which didn't really talk, not really, and yet the whole movie still worked well. Really worth the watch. Pinocchio. We have Geppetto, Pinocchio, the Blue Fairy, Gideon, and Honest John. And my favorite out of all these is the Blue Fairy. She just looks really nice. Pocahontas. We have Miko, Percy, Pocahontas herself, Captain John Smith, and Flit. Percy is the ultra rare one, but my favorite would have to be Pocahontas. Just because I like the movement in her hair and the way she is sitting. She just looks nice. We have finally come to the special edition 100 figurines. We have Woody, Elsa, Winnie the Pooh, Tiana, Snow White, Simba, Stitch, Jack Skellington, and Minnie Mouse. Here's the close-up shot, and there's too many to fit on the screen at the same time, so I'm going to do this in 2 rows. My favorite out of this row would have to be Snow White, just because she looks the best in my eyes. Here's the close-up of the second row, and I really do like this character and this figurine, but I have to say, Stitch is my favorite out of all of them because this blue color and the silver just really goes together really well. In fact, all of these figurines here, except for Minnie, are probably the most interesting out of the whole special edition ones. We have finally come to the 100 limited edition Mickey Mouse. And as you can see here, I did not manage to find him because there is only 100 of him released worldwide. Series 10 is still being sold in the shops, so I'm pretty sure not all of the 100 Mickeys have been found. If you have found him, go buy a lottery ticket because he is so rare. Of course, Mickey is the 100 rarest special one to find because Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, but mainly Mickey, are the ones that started the whole Disney franchise off So, of course, he is the mascot. Which one is my favorite out of the whole set? There are so many favorites, but my eye is being drawn in one spot. Which one do you think it is? It is Zurg. Just something about this one. I think he's a pretty minimal character in the movie, but I think the colors are just, and his eyes are just popping out over the sea of Doorables here. Here are some second favorites of mine. I did really enjoy collecting this set. I guess because there are so many in the set, I didn't actually get as many doubles this time. But then I also didn't go full core into trying to find the 100 Mickey, because I knew I had to take better care of my finances than I did when I was trying to find Edna in Series 9. I hope you enjoyed collecting this set just as much as I have, and I'm really looking forward to Series 11. I also hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you to everyone who has watched my videos, liked and subscribed. If you haven't yet, please do consider liking and subscribing because it really helps the channel out. I hope to see you in the next one, and until then, happy hunting! Woohoo!